Welcome to today's broadcast on Mission Prep TV. I'm Brian Stanley, joining you for today's action from the Visit Mesa basketball tournament. Excuse me, let me get that right for you. The Visit Mesa basketball challenge. Right here from Mesa, Arizona. Appreciate you being with us for today's broadcast. Mission Prep will take on the Timpview Thunderbirds from Provo, Utah to get things started as I'm adjusting some microphones here. Give me 1 second. Be handling all the duties myself today. Make sure we are well prepared for today's broadcast. Hope you can hear me clearly. We're trying a new headset today. As I said, the Utah team, the Timpview Thunderbirds versus the Mission Prep Royals, right here on PSNtv. Let me know how you're doing out there on that chat here as we've made our way down to Arizona by way of the 10 freeway from California. The Timp Thunderbirds will be the home team today, wearing their home whites with orange trim. Mission Prep wearing their road blues with the navy blue trim with Vegas gold. And teams go back to the bench. Coach is coming to center court. Or at least Coach Harris is. Let me know if you can hear me in the chat. Just want to make sure I am alive and clear with y'all. Trying out a new headset here for today's broadcast. I will be my own camera operator today. Try to do the rosters, try to keep score, and try to bring you play-by-play. So bear with me today as I try to bring it all. And this is, we're live from Gary Ernest Court. And it's time for the national anthem. So we'll be right back as we'll go into commercial break.
California Fresh Market is more than just your local grocery store. A full-service deli featuring premium boar's head meats and cheeses, handmade take-and-bake pizza, fresh salad and olive bar, gourmet cheese department perfect for any occasion, sushi rolled daily, organic and locally sourced produce, wild-caught seafood, choice Prime and Snake River Farms American Wagyu beef, artisan sourdough bread, and full-service health and wellness. California Fresh Markets, the best on the Central Coast.
Jumping back into the broadcast, letting some local fans know from the other squad that we are streaming live on YouTube. Not a lot of fans know that. So we're streaming on YouTube as others stream on NFHS. And we're getting ready for our starting lineups for the Timpview Thunderbirds. So we'll join you in the starting lineups for them. We'll get you the starting lineup for the Royals in just a minute. Asia Galia coming in, a 6'1" sophomore. A young lineup starting for the game. Dean Ruckert, sophomore forward. Corbin Hansen, a junior guard standing 6'5". And then we have Nathaniel Davis, this forward standing 6'4". He's a senior. And rounding things out is Colin Tolistrup, the sophomore. 3 sophomores in the starting lineup for the Thunderbirds. He stands 6'2". The sophomore forward at the center jump is going to be the 6'7" forward, Dean Ruckert. Starting lineup for the Royals is going to be Braden Mott, Luke Jacobson, Jaden Ozil, Champ Morrissey, and Ethan Orozco. And Braden Mott collects the opening tip for the Royals, and we are underway here in the first quarter. Mott moves to his left into the corner to Jacobson. Jacobson bringing it back up top to the corner. To the left, right side. Morrissey, sloppy shot. No good, rebounded by Timpview, and we're going the other way with the Thunderbirds. Corner shot, three-pointer, no good for Tolistrup. And we have a travel called against the Royals. Thunderbirds ball, pass up top. Ruckerts to Davis. Back to Ruckert, or to Hansen, that is. Davis up top. Jump shot, left elbow, no good. Rebounded by Jacobson, missed shot by Dean Ruckerts. As Nozil brings it across the timeline, right to the rim. He's blocked by Corbin Hansen. Covers, passes it back out. Mott, no good on the shot, rebounded by Tolistrup. Pass through the lane, shot up and good. Give the assist to Galilea, to Nathaniel Davis for the deuce. And the Thunderbirds up early, 2-0 here in this contest. And thank you, Marcy, for letting me know that I am good with volume. And Nozil answering back. Nozil, the first Royal with points. And that hot pass into the corner to Tolistrup, out of bounds. No good. It's going to be mission prep ball. Inbounding, Braden Mott looking for a Royal to come up to help him out. Nozil there along with Orozco. Pass forward to Nozil into the corner, Jacobson. Baseline drive, trying to get it. Orozco trying to get it to Morrissey. Morrissey shot messed up and kicked out to Jacobson for 3 points. Jacobson's first 3 of the contest. Royals take the lead for the first time. 5-2 our score. And a turnover to the Royals. Champ Morrissey all alone waiting for his teammates to catch up with him. Braden Mott right behind him. Pass over Morrissey's head to Orozco into the corner to Nozil. Nozil, no good. And we play halves here in New Mexico, in Arizona basketball, not New Mexico basketball, but Arizona. They play halves, not quarters. That shot no good. Shot up and good from the right wing for Ruckert. Correction, Ruckert with the bucket. That is Ruckert, not Ruckert. Ball on the court, trying to go for it was Morrissey. And we have a whistle. We'll take the whistle. Morrissey gets called for the foul as he was chasing the ball down. We're tied up 5-5. Each team has held the lead once, and this game has been tied twice. Tonight's broadcast presented by California Fresh Market, driven by Hyundai San Luis Obispo. Pass in the corner, jump shot, three-pointer. Bouncing off the rim, up and over, rebounded by Jacobson. Missed shot by Tolistrup. And Jacobson bringing it across the timeline. Mott looking for a man. Nozil from the left wing, drives in, low block, left side, misses the shot. Ends up on his backside, rebounded by the Thunderbirds. And we're pushing forward with Utah. And contact underneath, we have a whistle. 12:05 in the first half. Jacobson called for his first. So 2 fouls against Mission Prep here in the first. One against Jacobson, one against Morrissey. First shot no good by Ruckert. Substitutions coming into the game for the Thunderbirds. Mason Ford, along with Lincoln Holcomb. And the second miss rebounded by Jacobson. Mission Prep looking to take the lead once again for the second time in this first half. Turnover back to the Thunderbirds. Holcomb. And the shot put up and good by Ruckert. Ruckert gives the Thunderbirds the lead back. And double dribble called against Orozco. Turnover back to the Thunderbirds. Timpview wearing their home whites with orange trim. Out of Provo, Utah. Playing in the champions bracket here at Visit Mesa tournament. Shot clock did not start. They need to change it to 32. Taking 3 seconds off. Reprocessing the inbounds. Ruckert, three-pointer, no good. Rebounded by Nozil. Nozil going to set the offense. Heavy pressure by Galilei. And the tip prevents the backcourt. Turnover to the Thunderbirds. And to the rim. Galilei with the bucket. And a whistle. Lincoln Holcomb called for the foul. First foul against the Thunderbirds. Royals take the inbounds ball. And the pass broken up. Back with the Thunderbirds. Pass into the corner, Galilei, three-pointer. Up and good. Galilea with 5 points now, and the Thunderbirds lead 12-5 here in the first half. We'll be right back.
Hyundai San Luis Obispo is proud to be a sponsor of Mission College Prep. For all first-time drivers, get $500 off your first purchase. Our team is here to make your car buying experience memorable and hassle-free. Drive away in this Kona today with 3.99 APR for 60 months. Because at Hyundai San Luis Obispo, we're not just selling cars, we're shaping unforgettable journeys.
Coming out of the Mission Prep timeout, I'm Brian Stanley joining you. Thank you for being with us today for this broadcast of Mission Prep basketball on PSNtv. Getting the audio worked out here. Trying to bring you the best sounding audio we can bring you. And if you're here on site, the concession stand now open, ready for your convenience. Have not checked it out. I'm sure they have drinks, snacks, and all the kinds of goodies over there if you want to check it out. If you're viewing our broadcast on site, if not, hit up your local fridge. Sure there's some goodies in there. And that is a turnover back to Timpview. "12-5 is our score. Pass down low to Galea, and he lays it up, and he's good for the deuce. Sorry, working the camera, getting a little slow there. Catching up with you. Brody Miller into the game for the Royals. Shot underneath, no good. Ethan Roscoe was called for that foul. Forgive me. And Holcomb making both of them. "16-5 is our score. Miller baseline pass to Chavez. Chavez blocked. A nice swat from Timpview. Open shot with the block. A missed shot by the Royals, rebounded by Timpview. Trell, bounce pass into the corner, three-pointer selling. Up and good for Holcomb. 5 points for Holcomb, 19-5 is our score, 9:21 in the first half. In Arizona, we play halves, not quarters. Nearly halfway through the first half, 16-minute halves. Very similar to college ball, playing halves. Noziel left elbow. Inside to Chavez, nice play. Chavez wide open for the bucket. And Mason Ford quickly answering back with a three-pointer of his own. Noziel caught up with double team. And that hop pass to Chavez back underneath on the low block. Sails right out of bounds. Mission Prep turns it back over. Turnovers killing Mission Prep here in the first half. On the court for the Royals is going to be Jacobson. Forgive me for not handling the camera very well. We'll get back to it. Three-pointer, Holcomb on point. And Chavez with 4 now here in the last couple minutes of this contest. And the pass inside. And traveling called against Openshaw. Mission Prep ball, they trail 25-9. And out of position, coach wanting to find himself in early in this contest. That being Coach Harris. And if you're wondering, the popcorn is ready at the snack bar. You can smell it in the gymnasium here. Gary Ernest Court. Shot missed by the Royals. Rims in and out. Rebounded by Timpview. Ford into the corner. Back to Ford. From Tollestrup. Ford gets a screen. Tollestrup. Three-pointer Cincelli. No good. Off the rim. Rebounded by Brody Miller to Braden Mott. Mott sets the offense. Miller. Jacobson. Back to Miller up top. Mott on the left side. This time Noziel on the right. Into the corner to Jacobson once again. Baseline spins, jump. Mid-range, no good. Rebounded by Holcomb. Hot pass, straight ahead. And tied up with Miller is Openshaw, and that's a jump ball. And good thing they're not going to the circle to jump, because Openshaw and Miller have quite a distinct difference in height. And if that were the case, Timpview would have won that one, and they did win the jump ball and the arrow. Pass outside to Lincombe. And straightaway drive, good for Tollestrup. Tollestrup with 2 on the board. 27-9 is our score here in the first half. 6:14 remain until the break. Appreciate you being with us on Mission Prep Basketball, presented by California Fresh Market and driven by Hyundai San Luis Obispo. And that pass thrown away. Turnovers killing the Royals here in the first half. Timpview pass across court with a whistle. Timeout called by Terrence Harris, a 30-second timeout. We're going to go ahead and take the timeout with him. We'll be right back.
Meet the Hyundai Ioniq 6, 100% electric, with an incredible 360-mile range on a single charge. Right now, get up to $10,000 with no dealer markups at Hyundai San Luis Obispo. The Hyundai Ioniq 6, electrifying your journey exclusively at Hyundai San Luis Obispo.
We're back under action here from Gary Ernest Court. Mesa View High School from Mesa, Arizona. Our opening action, day 1 from the Champions Tournament, is going to be Mission College Prep versus Timpview from Provo, Utah. And a travel called against Fisher Ross. Gives Mission Prep the ball back here in the first period, 5:35. And when I say the first period, we play halves in Arizona, not quarters, not thirds, but halves. Miller and Jacobson to the bench. As Stokes Whalen checks back in, or checks in for the first time tonight, or this morning, that is. Appreciate you being with us. Three-pointer for Noziel from the right side. And I did not show that to you. I am so sorry. Camera work is sloppy. One-man band today. But it was a beautiful shot from the right side. Three-pointer no good. Rebound stays with Timpview. Up, no good. And Orozco comes down with the ball. We have a whistle. Foul called against Fisher Ross. Noziel. Double team, ball knocked away. Orozco cannot able to come up with it. Ball back to Timpview. Another turnover by Mission Prep. (27-12) our score here in the first half. 4:35 remaining. Mission Prep ball. Three-pointer, corner shot. Noziel warming up. Just picture the last shot just like this shot. And there you have the Noziel three-pointer. Tolashrup misses as he tries to answer back. 27-15 our score. The lead has been cut to 12. Mission Prep still fighting in this one. The pass forward. A 2-on-1 for Timpview. Laying it in. Galia. Noziel, three-pointer. That one comes up short. Rebounded by Orozco. Knocked out of bounds by Orozco. It's going to be Timpview ball. Kyson Hickman checking in for Stokes. Stokes Whalen checking out after a good few minutes of action. On the court for the Royals, Kyson Hickman, Luke Jacobson, Chat Morrissey, Braden Mott, and Ethan Orozco. The give and go on the back door. Good for Ruckert. 7 points for Ruckert. 31-15 is our score. Back to a 16-point lead. And knocked out of bounds by Ruckert. Royals keep with possession. 22 on the shot clock for Mission Prep. Hot pass to Orozco, down low to Hickman. Nice give underneath by the Royals. Hickman on the board. And the corner shot the other way. Good for Ruckert. One thing the Royals can't do, they found themselves in these positions many times in the Christmas Classic, exchanging twos for threes. It does not work in the game of basketball if you're trying to win the game. 34-17 is our score. Timpview, the Thunderbirds up with 2:20 until the break. Royals playing a good second half of the first half. Orozco double team, runs through the lane, kicks it to Jacobson. 5 on the shot clock. Ball knocked loose. It stays with Timpview now. And Galilea laying it off the window. Galilea, there we go, Galilea. And Mott and Galilea tie up. Ball comes loose. Orozco with it, and a blocking foul called against Dean Ruckert. The backdoor pass to Orozco, good for Mission Prep. Orozco with 2. 38-19 is our score. The lead has grown quite big for the Thunderbirds, and the ball off the foot of Hickman. Possession with Timpview. Cannot kick the basketball. This is not kickball. Should be called handball because they play with the hands, but basketball works too because they're putting the ball in a basket. I get the point. Pass shot from the right side. Good for Rukert. Rukert with 12, leading all scorers. And we're under a minute to go in the first half. Hickman driving in the right side of the lane. And he is going to the line to shoot two with 51.7 seconds, a 19-point lead for the Thunderbirds. Callan Tolstrom with the foul. And Kyson Hickman gets the Royals to 20 in this contest. And Hickman makes both. 4 for Hickman in this contest. 45 seconds remain in the first half. Pass around. Galea. Pass to Rukert. To Galea. Back to Rukert as they exchange. Moving the ball around. Hansen. Tolstrom. And coming in the foul, Champ Morrissey pulling the jersey of Asa Galea. Hansen, Tolstrom, and the give to Galea from Rukert. And Galea with 13 in this contest, leading all scorers, 4 on the shot clock, or game clock, excuse me. And at the buzzer, Hickman puts up the shot, no good. And at the break, we go to the locker rooms. Mission Prep trails by 19, 40-21.
California Fresh Market is more than just your local grocery store. A full-service deli featuring premium boar's head meats and cheeses, handmade take-and-bake pizza, fresh salad and olive bar, gourmet cheese department perfect for any occasion, sushi rolled daily, organic and locally sourced produce, wild-caught seafood, choice Prime and Snake River Farms American Wagyu beef, artisan sourdough bread, and full-service health and wellness. California Fresh Markets, the best on the Central Coast.
I want to make that correction coming back on the air here real quick. Joey and Bob, you are both correct. Hayden Quarter is number 24. I do apologize for getting mixed up here. I got my hands in too many cookie jars this morning. And so Hayden Quarter with 4 in this contest with 2 free throws. I want to give him the props he gives, not Kyson Hickman getting the 2 mixed up. I want to thank Bob Smith and Joey for the input on that one. Always appreciate the fans' input. This is a group effort to get this show put on the air, so I do appreciate that. Let's go over scoring here in the first half. Mission Prep trails 40-21. Asia Galea leads the Thunderbirds of Timpview from Provo, Utah with 13. Dean Rukert with 12. Lincoln Holcomb with 8. Nathaniel Davis with 2. Mason Ford with 3. And Callan Tolstrom with 2. A total of 40 for the Thunderbirds. Mission College Prep, we look at the other side of the ball. We have 21 points for them. Leading scorer is Jaden Nozil. Jay Boog with 8 points, 2 3-pointers. Hayden Quarter off the bench with 4. That is correct. Hayden Quarter off the bench with 4. He has a field goal and 2 free throws made. Ethan Roscoe with 2 points. Luke Jacobson with 3 points. And Marco Chavez off the bench with 4 as well. So Mission Prep with 8 points off the bench. And their leading scorer is Jaden Nozil with 8 points. At this break, our score is 40-21. Once again, Bob and Joey, I appreciate you helping me out with corrections as we go along. And Marcy, I appreciate you helping out, our traveling producer as always. We'll be back with second half action in just moments. Stay with us.
Hyundai San Luis Obispo is proud to be a sponsor of Mission College Prep. For all first-time drivers, get $500 off your first purchase. Our team is here to make your car buying experience memorable and hassle-free. Drive away in this Kona today with 3.99 APR for 60 months. Because at Hyundai San Luis Obispo, we're not just selling cars, we're shaping unforgettable journeys.
California Fresh Market is more than just your local grocery store. A full-service deli featuring premium boar's head meats and cheeses, handmade take-and-bake pizza, fresh salad and olive bar, gourmet cheese department perfect for any occasion, sushi rolled daily, organic and locally sourced produce, wild-caught seafood, choice Prime and Snake River Farms American Wagyu beef, artisan sourdough bread, and full-service health and wellness. California Fresh Markets, the best on the Central Coast.
I appreciate the 17 viewers we have. I'm Brian Stanley joining us. It is bright and early on a Tuesday out in California, just passing 9:30. We do appreciate you joining us. We are an hour ahead of you out here in Arizona. It is 10:30 here in the state of Arizona. Beautiful state, the Grand Canyon state. I drove over the Grand Canyon on my way out here, had a little detour in Las Vegas. Was hoping to see the Hoover Dam, but would you be known? They have that so you can't see it from the highway. Smart people, because that would create so many traffic jams. So on the way home, we'll go back and we'll check it out a different way, I guess. But thank you for being with us today. Plenty of viewers. Let us know where you're listening from today. Whether it be Florida, California, maybe you're listening from Provo, Utah, because you're a fan of Timpview, and you wanna check us out here from your hometown of Provo, Utah. Let us know where you're at. I'm broadcasting courtside. I'm high up in the bleachers. I am officially 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 steps up in the bleachers. Plenty of action here from Visit Mesa Basketball Challenge. We will be with you all weekend long, or all week long. It feels like a weekend because I'm off work, so happy to be with you all week long. Our challenge continues tomorrow for the Royals here in Arizona as we go on to play Mountain View. As Mountain View is one of the host schools on this in this tournament. We play Thursday we play Valley Christian Trojans, and then Friday we play Mountain View here at Mountain View High School. So part of the 16th annual Visit Mesa Basketball Challenge. Our opponent on Saturday the 30th is still up in the air. I've been told by Coach Schuster that broadcast will be earlier in the morning so we can get on the road and be home before midnight. So we'll let you know how that goes as we get closer to action towards the final day of this tournament. And the Mission Prep, once we get back to the state of California, Tuesday, January 9th, mark your calendars, live from College Court. 6:30, we host the St. Joseph Knights to kick open Mountain League play. That's some action you're not going to want to miss. Joining the bench with Terrence Harris for this tournament is his brother Darnell Harris. Not making the trip as part of a JV tournament is going to be Coach Tom Donovan. Coach Donovan, the head coach of the JV squad. So he's not on this trip this time around, working with the JV players, getting them ready for their tournament. And then we have 3 more days of basketball after this here in Tempe, Arizona, or Mesa, Arizona. the greater Phoenix area, shall we call it. Not quite familiar with the Phoenix area, but happy to be out here. It was a beautiful drive, a beautiful day yesterday getting out here. Juan, watching from Tijuana. We appreciate you tuning in. The international broadcaster. Always like to get those international views. We've been to Italy, we've been to London, we've been to Tijuana now. Still going for that international space station. Want to be the first basketball game broadcast in space. I'm sure somebody over at Vandenberg can help us out. I'm sure Joey's got some friends out there at the Space Force base. Come on, Joey, help us out. Well, I appreciate you listening from Lompoc and Tijuana and wherever you're from. It's great to have you along with us on the ride. And boy, is it a small world. I was having breakfast this morning, and the people right next to me have family that live in the Santa Maria area and happened to know where I was from, and we got to share a moment. That was quite beautiful. Talking about this tournament a little bit, telling them about it. And to know that they know where I'm from and they know where San Luis Obispo is, and I didn't have to explain to them anything is a wonderful thing. So here we are, about to get underway. Second half action, 40 seconds remain in the halftime clock. Appreciate you listening to me babble for the last few minutes. As we get back underway, we'll work on that camera technique a little bit as we adjust our camera here. There we go. Mission Prep will start with the possession here in the second half. And on the court for the Royals to begin the second half is going to be Braden Mott, Ethan Orozco, Luke Jacobson, Jaden Ozil, and Chat Morrissey. Braden Mott, Luke Jacobson, Jaden Ozil, Chat Morrissey, and Ethan Orozco. All on the court for the Royals to start the second half. Two Royals we're needing crucially in action right now that are out with injury are going to be Chase Untal and Roman Benedetti. They'll be back soon. Orozco to Nozil. There we go. Let's get that camera working again. Jump shot straight away, three-pointer, no good for the Royals. Corner shot, three-pointer, no good for Ruker, rebounded by Nozil. Jacobson out to Nozil, right corner, three-pointer, just a hair short. Rebounded by Timpview. Pass forward to Galea. And Galea laying it off the window. Turnover to the Timpview Thunderbirds, and laying it in off the turnover is Ruker. Dean Ruker with the layup off the turnover from Mission College Prep. 44-21 is our score. Nozil still on the hardwood, a 5-on-4 in favor of the Thunderbirds, and the whistle finally. Nate Davis hitting that three-pointer. (47-21). This one got away from the Royals quickly in the first half. Royals trying to contain this one. Orozco to Whalen, to Jacobson. Orozco to Morrissey. Morrissey steps inside the arc for a jump shot, and Morrissey making it count. 47-23, 24-point lead. That one up and over the rim, no good. And second chance points for Tolostrup. Stokes Whalen to Jacobson. Mott. Orozco, chest high pass. Back to Mott. To the right side, Whalen. Kicks it to the left corner. Three-pointer for Jacobson, no good. Rebounded by Davis, and that top pass from Davis out of bounds in front of the cameras. Corbin Hansen. Pass it on the backdoor pass to Orozco. Good from Mott. 4 points for Orozco. 49-25, 24-point lead. Royals with a lot of work to do here in the second half. 12:30 remaining in the second half. Shot no good. And immediately turned over back to the Timpview Thunderbirds. And Corbin Hansen finds his first points of the contest. 51-25. Orozco hands it off to Jacobson in the exchange. Chest high pass to Orozco. Moving around left side. And then Roscoe's shot no good on the pass from Whalen. Pass broken up by Mott. Back to the Royals, possession. Forward to Morrissey. Morrissey looking for somebody to pass it to. And finds Whalen wide open, three-pointer. Can't get it to drop with the bounce. We have a whistle. And the foul against Jacobson. Jacobson's second foul. 11:35 is our score. And a blocking foul called on Morrissey. Morrissey's third. And bounce baseline, right side, pass up top. Ford to trail, back to Ford. Ford's three-pointer, no good. Rebounded by Jacobson and sailing out of bounds as he tried to get his hands on it. More like a volley out of bounds. And Thunderbirds maintain possession with a fresh 35. Pass into the backcourt to Ford. Guarded by Morrissey. And a three-pointer, good from the left side for Lincoln Holcomb. His third three-pointer of the night, of the morning. 11 on the board for him. Morrissey driving the right side of the lane. Drops the basket in. He's going to the line to shoot the one. Champ Morrissey with 4 points in this contest. Champ Morrissey's career high is 9. Set against San Marcos in the last contest on the last day of the Mission Prep Christmas Classic. And Morrissey does not convert the and one. Ford passes to the right side. Lincoln sends up a three-pointer. And we have a foul on the hardwood. And the foul called against Mason Ford. Mission Prep ball. 10:26 remaining. 54-27 is the score. And the reset of the shot clock was missed. Officials doing a great job maintaining accuracy of the shot clock at least. Orozco. Morrissey pushing down the left side of the lane, passes down low to Jacobs, and his shot's off target, no good. 10 minutes to go in the second half. 54-27 is the score. Corner shot. Mason Ford, no good. Climbing the ladder is Braden Mott. And Mott maintaining possession, ball knocked loose. Stokes Whalen driving baseline. All by himself, 2-on-1. Kicks it out to Morrissey. Morrissey in the paint. Morrissey swatted hard by Will Openshaw. .9:33 on the clock. We're in the second half. And we have a timeout on the floor. We'll take it with a Mission Prep basketball continues. Mission Prep basketball is presented by Farmers Insurance Agent Jennifer White. Farmers Insurance Agent Jennifer White serves San Luis Obispo, helping their residents select the best home and auto coverage, protect their properties and belongings. Book your appointment today at 805-548-8530, a proud presenting sponsor of Mission Prep Athletics. Back under action here in the second half following a timeout. Mission Prep with possession. Pass up top to Stokes Whalen. Jacobson, left wing, between the circles to Mott. Back to Jacobson, right side. Jacobson, three-pointer. And Jacobson finds his range for a second three-pointer. Then quickly back the other way is Will Openshaw. 56-30 is our score, 26-point lead for the Thunderbirds of Timpview from Provo, Utah. And traveling called on Stokes Whalen. Pass to Ford. Guarded by Whalen. Shot no good for Austin Trail. And that ball's out of bounds. Nice attempt to save it by Lincoln Holcomb. .8:30 on the clock. We're in the second half. Mission Prep trails by 26 on day one of the Visit Mesa Basketball Challenge, the 16th annual event. Three-pointer, Brody Miller bounces right out, recovered by Holcomb. Holcomb back to Ford, and Ford with a stutter step causes a travel. And the Royals ball. 8:08 on the clock. We're in the second half. 56-30 is our score. Jackson Miller to Mott on the left side from the right wing. In that order of players, back to Miller. Mott on the left wing. Mott. Ball knocked out of bounds by Galea. Possession with Mission Prep. Miller up top between the circles. Passes to the left, Noziel. Miller to Jacobson, three-pointer off target. Just a hair to the left. Rebounded by Ford. And the pass down low, recovered by Chavez on the steal. Royals warming up here late. Mott, left elbow, puts it up, no good. Rebounded by Miller as the pass was knocked. The rebound was knocked out of the key by Chavez. Mott fouled underneath. Foul on Mason Ford. 56-30 is our score, 26-point lead. Braden Mott at the line to shoot two. Mott making the first. 25-point lead now for the Thunderbirds as the Royals chip slowly away at the lead. Chavez never to get his hand on it. Rebounded by the Thunderbirds. Corner shot up and no good for the Thunderbirds and rebounded by Hanson. Deep three-pointer, Holcomb, no good. And a jump ball called with Mission Prep's Braden Mott and Timpview's Austin Trail with their hands on the ball. Possession to Timpview on the arrow. Hanson. Lincomb. No good. Gets his own rebound. Back out to Hanson. And Hanson on range for a three-pointer. (59-31) is our score. Chavez back up top to Miller. Brody Miller escapes the 2-on-1. 4-3, 2 on the shot clock. Missed shot put up by Chavez just in time. And Chavez coming up late with the shot. 59-33 is our score. Timeout called by head coach Terrence Harris of your Mission Prep Royals. And Royals basketball presented by California Fresh Market. And California Fresh Market is your headquarters for all your game day party supplies. Pick up game day appetizers from the famous Wing Bar. California Fresh Market, a proud supporting sponsor of Mission Prep basketball, as well as Mission Prep football. California Fresh Market also has a wide variety of USDA prime and premium beef. Their meat and seafood department selection is unmatched. Check out California Fresh Market, a proud presenting sponsor. And Mission Prep basketball is driven by Hyundai San Luis Obispo. When you're in the market for a new or used vehicle, you can count on Hyundai San Luis Obispo. We're confident that you'll trust us to be your preferred Hyundai dealership in San Luis Obispo, the Central Coast, and beyond. We got listeners in Tulare, California. We want to appreciate Paula tuning in. A bigger following on a Wednesday morning than I expected, so I do appreciate each and every one of you. 5:42 on the clock. In the lane, taking his time, walking through the paint. Nathaniel Davis with his 7th point of the night. And coming loose, contact was the Rock, Champ Morrissey. Isaiah Gallia called for the foul. Foul on the hardwood, so it's going to be an inbounds foul. Chavez, right wing. Bounce pass to Morrissey. Back inside to Chavez. Ball comes loose off of the feet or the body of a Timpview Thunderbird. Mission Prep ball. 61-33. The lead's been cut to 18. Excuse me. My math is not correct. The lead's been cut to 26, that is. And back to 29 with Dean Ruckert with a three-pointer. 64-35. Royals need to stop the bleeding here if they want to get the W, riding a 4-game skid. They're quickly running out of time. The window of opportunity is narrowing. And the alley-oop underneath from Mott to Noziel pays off. And Noziel with 10 points. And going back the other way with an alley-oop of their own is the Thunderbirds, and Dean Ruckert matched Gallia with the leading score of 17. And a travel called on Morrissey on his way to the hoop. 29-point lead, 3:54 on the clock. Getting a little slow on the camera work, I do apologize. Shot missed by Timpview. Noziel to Miller. Miller brings it across. And a turnover back to Timpview. Shot up. Second chance points. Good for Dean Ruckert. 19 leading all scorers for Ruckert. 68-37 is our score. And mass substitutions. And as I called earlier, finally checking into the game, Kyson Hickman. Again, once again, I want to thank Joey and Bob for the correction earlier in the game. Always want to make sure I get the identifications right. On the court for the Royals is going to be Hickman, Morrissey, Noziel, Orozco, and Quarter. And the shot clock not running yet again. Second chance points no good. And we have a whistle with the shot clock not running. And a foul called. Jackson Palmer called for the foul. Shot clock still not running. And there we go. Let's back under action on the Mission Prep side. Big $1.30 left in this contest. 35 is our 68-37 is our score. Buck 22. And we've reached a running clock. I'm assuming the shot clock has to do with the running clock. Hayden Quarter, 3 for 3 at the line. Clock stopped at 1 minute. Quarter making that. I'm really confused by these clocks here. They go, they stop, they don't run, they run. 68-39 is our score. 29-point lead for the Timpview Thunderbirds. Foul called on Hayden Quarter. Orozco called for the foul with 42.2 remaining. Hickman called for the foul, 37.7 seconds, 37.3 that was. Pass in the corner as they move the ball around. Shot clock has gone dark now. Not that it was working for the last 2 minutes. And Orozco with the finger roll. 6 points for Orozco in this contest. Shot missed, rebounded by Timpview. Three-pointer on point this time. Enoch Load. One more time. Enoch Lloyd with the bucket there. And at the buzzer, our final score, 71-41. 30-point win for the Thunderbirds of Timpview out of Provo, Utah. Mission Prep falling to 3-8 now on the year, a 5-game skid. Scoring for the Royals real quick before we head out of this broadcast. 10 points for Noziel, 6 points for Orozco. Ethan Orozco, 6 points for Luke Jacobson, 6 points for Marco Chavez, 6 points for Hayden Quarter, and 4 points for Champ Morrissey. Total of 41 points for the Royals in this contest. We'll try to meet up with Coach Harris at the hotel and do a coach's show for you. In the meantime, get his views on this tournament and how things went in day one. We appreciate everybody viewing today's broadcast. We will be back tomorrow night with Game 2 here from the Visit Mesa Basketball Challenge. Tomorrow night, our tip-off from Arizona is going to be, I believe, at 7 p.m. I got to double check that time, but we'll get back to you. Follow our Twitter channel, The Prep SN, for all the details, and we'll keep